My name is Jonathan Parks, and welcome to Jonathan's Nature Crafts. I must inform you that I do not live in this house by myself, but live here with other people. Sometimes other members of the household may have to walk through areas where I might be recording with other family members on the phone. If you hear any noise like that, please feel free to disregard. We are doing our best to get noise canceling equipment, which may at least keep you from hearing exactly what is being said. Thank you for considering. Now, this was a little moment. I decided to kind of come back on, do a little bit more, and kind of show you all a little something with the little bear. And there's one that I have over here. I've already finished sanding this one and putting all the details into it that it needs, but there's one I have over here, kind of got a little bit extra to kind of do into that. And I say just kind of like get little sandpaper out and kind of get the little details to be added on just as they need to be. And we got little more in here to kind of go about what all we do. I say that it's just kind of the way we show work about things, and then kind of come along where we got good sandpaper here, kind of got to sand away the little teddy bear, and probably around here got a glove somewhere, probably need to put it back on, and I say kind of get a little bit of extra carving done. We did a little extra with the last one we had, but I say we kind of got to come on and kind of take care of all the little stuff that we need with this, just to kind of get a little extra detail added, make it so we kind of got the little bears to where they're kind of like seeing how we just work little ways into what we do to make them so they kind of come into a little character as we may, and see how little ways this kind of thing is going to come, and just kind of put little work about this to make it so we're going to see what they all shall come right out to. And then we kind of got rounded off there, and for a little bit of extra help and time, just add a little bit of sanding to be done, kind of come along these little cracks and crevices and get rid of all the stuff that I say we don't need, just to kind of work a little ways around this and make it so he's going to be just the mama bear that we're going to have it to be. And so I say just what we're going to turn down here with the camera, make it so we can see what I'm doing here, and put a little extra work into what we have, I say, and then kind of work about this till we get it so much better, and make it so we're going to see what the bear is going to look like once we get it done, and kind of put how the little sanding goes. And there's probably just another little thing or two here we've got with little papers we have, I say, probably got a little stronger piece here, so we're going to work at it with that, kind of get the little extra effort and work done into the teddy bear. And I say, give a little extra time and work into the thing to make it so we kind of see what it's all going to really do when it all works out for itself. Oh, I say, work it out. It's all going to be fine little works we have in life, and then just come along where we make the thing smooth as it ought to be and as it's going to be, and try to have the little extra work done along the way. I say that this is just kind of where we work our way along, make things so they're going to be just as easy and simple as can be, and work a way down in this, make it so we see bears. Oh, and all the little joys you have of carving and sanding and all the like. I say, it's just kind of what this is just working our way to do. And for all times, I say we're going to sand away down here below the feet and kind of take it along here too, and then just have other little ways we'll have to work along. We got probably a 120 grit here. We're going to take that and use it. We used the 80 while ago, so try to make it a little sander and smoother and get all the little lines out that we don't need, and kind of make it so bears are going to have a little happy place for us in our hearts. I tell you that a little work with sandpaper can make things come out easy, and I tell you, it's all little strange things we've done. One lady who used to go to church with, she'd laugh at all my old posts I used to post to Facebook about using sandpaper to kind of smooth out my septum. Would itch, and I'd pick at it and use that to kind of narrow things down a little bit, try to make the itch a little plainer and easier. So I say that it's just kind of the work we have and what we have and what we do. I say, oh, like, come on and make things the way we come to see how we're working along. I say that this is just the good bonus work that makes its way to us. See how we lighten our good days and nights and all things. I say, because maybe this video, it might take a little longer to take care of all the steps we need, but we're going to get them done. We're going to get them done. I say, it's all just going to be kind of what it's all coming down to being when we make our way to the little sand place. And I say that this is just one little work, I say, in my life that probably means the most. Take a little 240 grit here, and I bought all these types of sanding pads during the pandemic because, I mean, things were just going slow then. It was hard to get out to Lowe's and get very many then, so I ordered a whole bunch of packages of them online just to kind of have enough to last me through the whole pandemic and the whole lockdown we'd have and all the trouble we'd have getting things through business during that time. But we kind of worked our ways about it and made it so we could see how everything could work so much and make better days and nights and heavenly bliss of us, and down to where we get the final work done and get the final thing done on the little bitty bears. Oh, blessed children, I say. Blessed children, I say that this is just kind of what a little work does. And I don't know what I did with that pencil last, but it was around here somewhere. And I say that things are just disappearing, vanishing left and right. Don't know what to do about it. Don't know what to do. I say. And every time I lay something down, forget where I laid it. Have to find it to pick it back up. But I'll tell you, this little pencil is probably a little harder, but it'll have to do. And kind of make this little nose line. Make these two little lines down here to make the muzzle, the mouth and all, like we got right here. And two little marks for the two little eyes. I say that this is just what comes of a bear when we probably need one the most. And we've got the little sander tool over here we gotta use, and I tell you, I'm mislaying things left and right and having a hard time keeping up with where they are. But I'd say here, this is just the bit that we use to make the little place on the nose, and finally just it's unfortunate that I have missed the spot and probably made the nose a little too big, but that has to do as well. Might kind of go back and do that on the other one as well, just to try to make them a little bit better even as far as what we need and do and work with. I say, kind of work we got. And there's certain little whiskers it's kind of gotten in the way of here, so we're going to kind of get a little bit of a bit from the burner and kind of replace those two whisker pieces it kind of took away. So that was the work we had to take care of this time, and how it's going to go much better, I say, with all we're gotten to do. And for this one, we kind of got to make the little mark down here for the middle of the muzzle, and make these little places along here just to kind of make another little spot for it. And then I say that there's just kind of some little misunderstandings sometimes as to how things go, but we're gonna take care of the little things here, make these little marks for the whiskers, and put them in a slightly different place than we did with the other one, because that's kind of the best we can do here. But this is how we got it out now, just like this, and kind of see how it's just kind of what we have to do to make it all equal. Sometimes make them a little bigger in places, I say, and probably come back and take care of the same little matter on this other one as well. Try to make them so they're similar enough in ways, I say, like we kind of got this one good enough here. Think we're going to go back over the mouth again with this and have another last step to take, where we're going to sort of like take another bit on the rotary tool and put in the little eyes in the places where we have placed the little dots, I say. And so we've come up with this much work here. Probably got a little bit more to do just to sand around these areas here. And so we've come this far. There's other steps that will be taken but won't be filmed, but you've always seen in the past how I've placed the little labels on things and laminated them with super glue, put in the initials and the year and the wood name before placing it in the oil to soak, and that's all the stuff I've demonstrated for a long time. And this will be the final part of this series on the butternut bear. There's surely to be another series to come. Maybe the next time around I might be doing a different bear in a different shape, maybe a yoga bear. But I'd tell y'all that I appreciate y'all coming on and watching. Thanks a lot, and surely there will be something better in the next series. We don't know what it will be, but I ask you all to stay tuned. Thank you for watching. Hope you enjoyed the video. And if you haven't already, please subscribe to this channel. I hope to see you in the next video. Stay tuned.